Hey gang, it's Bob Bannister coming at you from CGCM Rock Radio and Rock is Not Dead Australia with another edition of Rock Talk. Now, before we get going, why don't you do us a favor? Click that like, that share, that subscribe button, click that bell icon so keep up to date on all things Rock Talk so you never miss another video as well. And also drop us a comment. And while you're at it too, head on over to Facebook. And if you're not already subscribed to the CGCM Rock Radio Top 20 Countdown Facebook page, why don't you do us a favor? Because a lot of these videos pop up there as well. So, one of the really cool things about doing Rock Talk is the fact that I get to meet some really cool people from all over the world. And then when I get to catch up with them again, it's just like meeting up with an old friend for coffee or a drink or something. And that's exactly what's going on this time around. Meeting up with a friend who I've kept in touch with and just shooting the breeze, talking about what's going on in their life, talking about what's going on creatively with them. And it was just a really good time. This time around, our guest is Jake Fleming from the band Audio Rain. Always cool to catch up with Jake, and they've got some big things on the horizon. We're going to let Jake tell us all about that as we step inside the Rock Talk studio and find out what's going on with Audio Rain on this edition of Rock Talk with CGCM Rock Radio and Rock is Not Dead Australia. Hey, there's my friend Jake from the band Audio Rain. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Bob?
I'm doing fantastic. Welcome back to the to Rock Talk here on CGCM Rock Radio and Rock is Not Dead Australia. So you've
Great
been
to
a
be
busy
back.
gaffer, haven't you?
We have been very busy, mate. It's been insane. I think I need to clone myself, but I've seen that movie where you clone yourself and you get dumber. So I don't think that needs to happen.
I mean,
uh,
you've got so much going on. I mean, you've got new music that you're working on. You've been taking part with the Hunger Strike project with X Music. That's huge.
that did happen. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
How did that come about?
Uh,
Tell us more about that.
that's well, our label manager from X Music, Tim. It's been a project that he's been talking about for a long time because I remember us having a conversation about it ages ago. And he told me about it. I said that'd be a great idea, man. You should do that. And I think he just kept it under his hat for a while. And finally, out of the blue, it came out and said, "We're going to do it." And so it hit up the artist, I suppose, on his label, and got everyone to sort of, if they wanted to get involved. And of course, it's such a great cause, and have lots of people, and herself. Have experience with men's mental health and I mean and also the support act as well. So I mean it's fantastic, a great cause, great song, and hopefully it does really well and raises a lot of money for it.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if you haven't heard it, the project that we're talking about, Project X, uh, X Music put together this lineup, and they covered "Hunger Strike" by Chris Cornell, or by I guess it's Temple of the Dog.
Yes,
One of my
Temple of the Dog.
one of my favorite albums from the '90s. I got to say, I got that. I think I wore the cassette out like four times.
Well, I got the CD still in my room actually. Yeah, it was brilliant. What an album, man.
Oh yeah, Chris Cornell. I mean, just that guy was an absolute genius.
He was, yeah, he was, man. I mean, and Pearl Jam was so big in their day, and to have those two together was just, oh, you know,
Absolutely.
doing that, and obviously the Pearl Jam band, yeah. What an album, yeah. I'm with you.
Hmm. And speaking of music, your band, Audio Rain, been working on some new stuff. I see you're in the studio working hard.
Yeah, yeah. It's been a long time coming because there's been a bit happening and a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So it was time to um, book some studio time and get in and get some stuff down. So we're on our way. We're halfway there. We had another writing session tomorrow, so we're still writing little bits and pieces. But the album is come along great, and we're very excited about it because after I suppose the success of the Perfect Sea, it's that it's the pressure of going, wow, that seemed to go well. Now I've got to do better. I've got to be at that level. And that's just the pressure you put on yourself as an artist musician. But yeah, so as soon as this started going down, he's got some little tingles in the back of the neck. So I'm thinking, yep, it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. So we're very excited. First four are down, and we're just going to go and do another bunch again, and hopefully the album will be out. Well, I mean, by the end of the year or maybe start of next year. But yeah, we'll be dropping some singles and stuff, and then on top of that, God, besides writing that stuff, we've got some music videos to shoot. There's just so much happening, and we've all got other jobs as well, and so it's just making it all work.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Getting,
It's
getting,
it's the same as on my end here, doing my radio show, talking to you guys, and helping out my friend Shane with Rock Is Not Dead as well. And you're going to be part of Rock Is Not Dead 3 as well, aren't you?
we
Number
sure are.
3.
Absolutely, man. Shane is a legend, and the Rock is not seen. The Angels, they're all legends, and we love it. We can't wait to play this show again. We played Rock is Not Dead too. That was in
Yeah, you're
Brisbane. So
veterans of
yeah,
this.
yeah. So now Melbourne. So it's going to be fantastic, man. And he's got such heart, Shane, and he'll do it as big and as awesome as he can, and loves to look after the artists and look after everyone, and make it as a great experience for the punters as possible. So that's coming up on August 29th. Yeah, so we cannot wait for that one. You coming over?
Oh, I wish I could. I wish I could, man. Shane keeps saying to me, "Come on, man, come on, you got to get over here. You got to get over here." It's like, yeah, I wish I could, you know.
I know, man. I know. It's all very hard these days.
It is,
Yeah.
it is, and with the cost of fuel and all that stuff, there goes the price of flights through the roof, and yeah,
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. I mean, we got another tour coming up, and I actually booked flights quite a while back, and I'm glad I did now because, yeah, it's um, just crazy since that. So I'm sure it'll get sorted out eventually, but you
yeah,
know.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So, what else is on the books for 2026? If we can sneak a peek forward.
Okay, so I mean, as I said, we have been very busy, a lot going on behind the scenes, and all that. Even all that goes down to small things like organising merch and this and that, speaking to the person about art for albums, and the lady, our awesome lady, is coming over from overseas to do the videos for us. I mean, it's just so many little things to organise in the cog, but straight out for us, we've made ourselves plans because we have got audio range shows coming up, as we
Mm,
know. And we've got because we haven't played for a little while, it's because we've been doing writing, recording stuff. But we've got a headline show. We're starting May 2nd in Adelaide at the Rhino home base. It's been a long time coming, so we've got that on. And actually, we've got who's on that? We've got Carly Jewell, our mates from Victoria, who's also on Rock Is Not Dead
that's
3,
right.
um, coming over, and Lonely local band Lonely Empire on that. And that's the start of then the tour we're going away with a band called Eclipse from Sweden, and we're doing the
Nice.
Eastern States tour with them. But because that's not hitting Adelaide, that's what we thought we'd start with our own headline show at the Rhino Room in Adelaide. Then we do, I think that's May 2nd, May 7th is the Eclipse tour in Melbourne, and then the 8th in Brisbane, and then the 10th in Sydney with the Eclipse tour. And that finishes there. That's May. June, I think that's when we start shooting some music videos. uh,
Wow.
for
You've got a
for one
you've
or
got a
two
much better
songs.
memory than you've got a much better memory than I do. I have to look at this thing on an hourly basis and, see, see what I'm
How
supposed
do
to
you
be
know?
doing.
How do you know that I didn't cram that all in this morning? No, I'm not, my memory's not the greatest either. But yeah, it's just it's because there's so much going. Kept thinking about it. It's sort of stuck in there. Yeah, so and then during the videos, and then in between that, we're still having writing sessions. We've got another band that we all sort of play in and do stuff, which we've fit in, and then we've still got to get back in the studio to record the next new stuff. Uh, so, and then also be dropping a single here and there. So yeah, it's just we can't wait. It's exciting, but it's hectic. It's
Yeah.
hectic, Bob.
But you're having the time of your life, though, aren't you?
Look, man, if you didn't love it, you wouldn't do it, and we
Absolutely.
love it to the core, man.
Absolutely.
So,
So I know the last time we kind of touched on your writing process. Has that changed any going into the follow up to the Perfect Sea?
it's funny because actually just tried, we tried something different yesterday, and I don't normally write this way. So we were just exploring different ways and options. Because with the writing, and especially with the sort of first four songs, it was riffs and ideas that I'd had already.
Hmm.
So, but then it was just crafting maybe bits and parts of the structure of the song and that. But the actual some of the riffs and choruses and the lyrics was stuff that I'd had in my mind, and I already sort of had a vision for them. So seeing them come to life, how sort of how I envision them is fantastic. But moving forward, because we're still writing more stuff,
Hmm.
we're now trying having just some writing sessions together, sitting down, playing together, which we don't. This is not normally the way we've done it. I've always, and this is from scratch. And then we're writing the music. I'll let the lyrics come to me from how the music feels and what it tells me. That's that's got to happen too. So, and I like it that way. But yeah, just sitting down with our guitarist yesterday and doing this, it was great. And uh, bam, like all of a sudden this song's coming together, and it's like, wow, and it's great, and it's sounding good. So I'm like, this is a great way to do it. Haven't done it before. Let's keep going this way for a bit. So yeah, it's just, I don't mind trying different things and experimenting as long as the product in the end is what it needs to be and it's audio rain and good audio rain. Then that's all I care about. So yeah, exciting to try these things. Yeah.
Now, how long do you normally hang on to say you get an idea for a song and it's just not coming to you and you shelve it? Do you maybe go back 6 months and later and pull it out and try it again, or do you just go, nah, that wasn't working?
Um, I I've got so many. You know what? I need to file them better because I've got so many little recordings. You know that story about Metallica where they had all these apparently Kirk Hammett lost his
Oh,
phone. He had
yeah,
all these
yeah.
rips on there,
Yep.
and I'm just thinking that's about if I lost my phone and it wasn't synced, I think I'd be the same. So I've got all these ideas and I get up. I've got this problem, Bob, because I stuff comes to me quite often late at night. I'm a bit of a night owl, but then I'll be in bed, and then all of a sudden this line will come to me, and I'm thinking, and you can't just make this stuff happen. I
Yeah.
mean, I know some people might be able to, I can't. So just lying in bed, all of a sudden these lines come to me for a lyric. Could be the chorus, could be anything. And I'm like, oh, and I don't keep my phone next to my bed because I just don't want it in there. So I
Right.
get up out of bed, walk all the way up the hallway, go to my phone, and I'll just say this line, whatever was in my head, rough, and then I'll go back to bed. And then
Right.
I'll lie there. And next minute, and that's it, I'm going to bed. And then my brain starts working further, and it goes, and all of a sudden get the next verse. And this could happen 3, 4 times in the night. And I get up, walk up the hallway, I'm saying this stuff. And then, I mean, in the background, I've probably got a tune in my head. So I'm getting up and I'm going, and in the morning you wake up and you listen and you're going, what the is that? And because in your head you can hear the whole orchestra or whatever. It's like,
Yeah, yeah.
forget it, man. But
It's
no, sometimes I get past. So back to your question, sorry, was like, yeah, I do keep things. Sometimes I don't know what the hell they are. And then later it might come back to me or whatever. But there could be lines, there could be tunes, and somewhere on my phone, because I've got so much on there. I said because I haven't got them all ordered, I just got to go back and go touch. What's that one? I've written a big tick next to that, or that's in bold, or so I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
go back and do with those. Yeah.
It's somewhat similar for the radio production and stuff that I do too. I carry a notebook around with me at work, and I'll just stop doing what I'm doing, pull out the notebook, scribble like mad, and then look at it later and go, I can't read this.
It's a squiggle. What was I thinking?
Exactly.
Yeah. No, crazy.
Exactly. It's a little bit of a game show where the points don't matter, and the only rule is you have to answer questions in the form of a wrong answer. This is easy, Jake.
It says hard.
It's the rock and roll edition.
All right.
All right. All right, here we
The
go.
wrong answer.
Which band released the song Paradise City?
I'm pretty sure that was um, Backstreet Boys.
Who was the guitarist for Queen?
Queen. Oh, that's easy, mate. That is Kirk Hammett.
Which band wrote Hotel California?
Hotel California. I reckon that was Foreigner, was it?
Who was the frontman for Black Sabbath?
Black Sabbath. That's Justin Timberlake, isn't it?
There we go. We would have also accepted Elton John on that one. Who's the lead singer, the original lead singer for Van Halen?
The original lead singer. That's Kamal.
And finally, who played lead guitar for Led Zeppelin?
Lead guitar for Led Zeppelin. I'm sure you saw Patsy Bisco. Does she? You know Patsy Bisco? She was the first guitarist, yeah.
Yeah.
For Led Zeppelin.
There you go. There you go. Right on. Jake from
Oh,
Audio
dude.
Rain. Thank you very much for playing the wrong game with us. Thank you for joining us on Rock Talk. Take a few more moments and shamelessly self-promote the band.
Well, we're Audio Rain. We've got a massive year coming up. We've got a new album, new singles dropping, new videos. We've got a new website. Get in there and join the mailing list. Join the official we've got a fan page out there on Facebook, the Army. Shows each state. Eclipse Tour. Rock is Not Dead coming up. So much happening. We are nothing without you. We've always said it. So for everyone out there, if you love what we do, please like, subscribe, follow, tell your friends, get to a show, audio rain it up, and we'll see you at the front somewhere.
There we go. What he said. Like, share, subscribe. Join us next time on another edition of Rock Talk with CGCM Rock Radio and Rock is Not Dead Australia. Thanks again, Jake.
Thanks, Bob.